Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're hanging out here in Westhill on the Citadel server. Surprise, surprise. Speaking of surprises, SweetSandi has kicked off the stream with a tier 1 sub, 25 months. Thanks so much, SweetSandi. Appreciate it. And thanks for all the help modding. You as well, Cosmic. And Dan, if you're around. Cosmic Dancer. Holy nuggets. With an incredibly generous tip. I can't even move my mouse. Cosmic, thank you so much. Holy smokes. Tip hype is right, SweetSandi. Can we get some love in chat for Cosmic? I was thinking in my head, like, Cosmic, aren't you supposed to be working? But wait a minute, there's a time difference. Your day is done. I'm in the middle of my day. Your day is finished. Thank you so much, Cosmic. Wow. Holy cow. Excuse me. So, we yesterday were working on this nice babbling brook, which is something you can hear as you walk across here, which is great. We were working on, I think, the lower parts of this. I wanted to finalize this a bit. I wanted to add some more texture to this. And I think we'll do that first, and then I'll do a little bit of a trim. I want to say we need to work out a little bit more on what's happening here at the edge of the river. I don't know what we're going to do about that. It's just a really ugly sort of shape. My real work is done. My Twitch work starts here. I will try not to make your workday harder and longer than it needs to be. That's funny. So we need mangrove, roots, mud. Don't think we need stone brick just yet. Stone. That. Anything else? I guess bushes. Let's go. We might want some mangrove bushes. I've been using mostly azalea and jungle. Grass and bone meal. Maybe some ferns. I don't think we want any drip leaf just yet. Remind me, does kelp have to be 2 blocks tall? I don't remember. No, it doesn't? Okay, cool. It does not. So basically I've been using some different blocks to try and create like more of a rockier vibe here. And I think we can just go ahead and put that there, maybe throw one of these here. That's an odd transition. Trying to get it to look more like a pebbly sort of situation. I don't think that's fine. I do like the idea of pushing some of this stuff down a little bit rather than it being so flat. Could probably do that up here too. Oh, I remember that now. I remember that now. There's some things we can't do because it interferes with how things look. I want to change, this feels very straight. I want to try and change this a bit if I can. Wonder if I could change this to be a stair? Some of the stuff are things that I've not done before. Well, that helps a little bit. Maybe this has to be a full block for that to look right, maybe. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe we can put a little grass in here. Oh, forgot moss. So it turns out that Mojang heard your conversation with Mythical on the podcast and said, "Hold my dirt block, contact snapshot, and accessibility with the enchantment glint." Yeah. So Monday on the Spun Chunks, we were talking about how they've changed the enchantment glint, but rather than just giving players control during the first snapshot, they just kind of changed it. And now they've made it less visible further by default and increased the contrast in cycles. And in today's snapshot, they added controls. In the accessibility menu in Minecraft, you can, in the snapshot, you can control the intensity or the speed, I think. And what was the other thing? I've got the notes here in front of me. Commands, experimental features. Changed how tooltips in the UI menu are positioned so buttons are still readable, and added new options to the accessibility menu for adjusting the speed and transparency of enchantment glints. So yeah, the speed and transparency is what was changed. Kel, you forgot to listen to the Spawn Chunks. I feel like there's a no entry sign. It's like, I'm sorry, you come back later. I feel like this is a good spot for a bush. I really want to try and give this like a natural border. Although I feel like this might be better off being a full block. Oh no. Pix really jinxed himself. I don't know about that. The snapshot this week, the one that they just released today, is much tamer. There's a lot less happening. It's more about tweaks to the snapshot from last week than it is about anything new. So I'd say that it's not like he's missing news at all the time. That works. I really want to have some of these leaves hanging down, but unfortunately it messes with the river a bit when you do that. And if I fill that with water, I've got a funny feeling it's going to look wrong. Yep. Does not do what I want it to do. No, I checked it right at the beginning. The FOV is normal, I think. Yep. It was at like 54 or something for taking screenshots. For people that don't know that trick, I haven't mentioned it, recently, but a lot of cameras, you can control your zoom level, like 55 millimeter, 80 millimeter. Minecraft is farther out than most kind of typical viewfinders, so I find zooming into 60 or 55, I think, is a really good way to take screenshots. They look a lot more natural. I don't know what the default lens is on on a cell phone. It's probably between 35 and 55. If anybody knows, let me know. But unfortunately with path stuff, it's a lot of walking back and forth and seeing how things feel. At least that's how I seem to approach it. I'm just trying to figure out what level of depth I want here. So yeah, I think we'll just continue on with taking out some of these, replacing them with, oop, not carpet, blocks. Just like that. I feel like we can try some tall grass along here too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll just switch this out with a fern or something. There we go. Figured it would be easier to tackle one side at a time. Oh, we have to have something there, don't we? Well, maybe not. Just maybe throw in another one of these. So here's where I'm hoping I can change the flow of this a little bit. Nice, that's what I wanted. Oh, I should go get some more deep slate. I don't know, now that I've put this in here, I don't know about that drop. It feels kind of funny. I want something like that in Somerville, or at least the flowing water sound. Nice, yeah. You could probably the flowing water sound. You could absolutely do. Where would you put? Do you have any hills that you can do a waterfall on? I know you've got a ravine in Somerville. What's your favorite armor and trim color combo? I don't know if I have a color combo favorite. What were the ones that I mentioned on the podcast? Does anybody remember? Coast, Spire. And I don't remember. Oh, whatever comes in a jungle. Wild, maybe? I don't have, and that's the thing is, like, I don't have a single favorite because, like, I like one chest plate and then I don't like the leggings from that set. So then I like the leggings from another trim, and that's the best, option you can mix and match. I mean, let's face it. Most people are going to be wearing an elytra. So you're not going to see the chest plate anyway. Helmets are going to be gold, so because that seems to be what people are wearing for piglin management in the Nether. And then, so you're only going to see the pants and the boots on a regular basis. And I'll probably be wearing netherite. Although I've got iron leggings on just because it makes for a harder server experience for me, but doesn't affect anybody else in terms of facing mobs. These are netherite just because of how much durability they have. But I think maybe for iron leggings, because of my skin, like my plaid shirt, I would probably go with maybe like redstone on iron leggings. But I don't know. I'd imagine that once people much smarter than me share how to customize and do different things with the armor trim, I will very likely be, I will probably try to do something custom and fun. Maybe that doesn't even look like armor anymore, like it'll probably be something completely unique. Glowwatts, hello. Welcome in. So I've got some deep slate up here. I'm going to try and spice this up a little bit. Get some tough as well. Once again, the inventory is just painfully full. So I'm thinking some of this could be maybe a little darker. I don't know, maybe not. We can't unfortunately waterlog buttons, otherwise I'd put little stones in the river too, but we can't do that. Now here, I definitely want to take a shovel to this. Got my bucket here. You ever start something like this, and then before you know it, you've changed the landscape for many, many blocks further than you meant to? Absolutely, yeah. I kind of have to watch that, because I'll get into it like a drawing. I get into it like a, yeah, like a painting. And I start to like work through details and start liking the way things are looking, and it's cathartic, and, you know, it just, I like the end result, you know? No, what? Muddy. Maybe that would be better off if it was a... Oh, I didn't bring any roots with me. My gosh. Another block I need to go get. Glowats gifting a tier 1 sub to Big Head Face and Traode. Glowats, thank you so much for the two tier 1 subs. That's amazing. Is it me, or did that play more than once? I don't need these, I don't think. Put those away and get roots. It played more than once. Yeah, that's weird. Streamlabs does this thing where they change settings and they don't tell you, and it's infuriating. Oops. It's all about layers. All right, I don't want to get too carried away there because we want to make sure that we've got both sides of the river finished before I start moving around. Let's do a slab. Oops. Okay. So I don't want to get carried away with the embankment, but I definitely want to have like the sand removed, you know? I feel like that feels like a decent dropping off point. I'm gonna have maybe another rock here. And we'll go deep slate. Why not? It starts to feel pretty natural. This rock could use a little bit of work, maybe. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, did I just mess that up? Nope. I'm good. It's so hard to sculpt waterfalls. Very, very difficult. How do I create a village that looks similar but still unique? I would say having a consistent theme, like understanding, you know, what the block palette is, setting a time frame, having like a little bit of history in your head about how it looks. And then I don't look at other Minecraft builds. I look at concept art. I'll look at Lego. I'll look at other stuff, but I tend not to watch a lot of other like people building medieval stuff in Minecraft unless I get really stuck. It played the 2 gift subs separate and then the ×2 gift sub from Glowwatts. Oh. I wonder if that's a thing. And yeah, Mythical Sausage is another person to follow for sure. So much fun to have Mythical on the podcast on Monday. Good times. Right, I think I'm pretty happy with the way that this side is looking. So now it's just a matter of honing in a little bit more on this other side of the stream. I like the way that these look when they're in the water like that. Going a little heavy on the azalea, so maybe we'll switch over and do a little jungle here. All my stuff out in the middle of the river. That's a really straight line. Let's not do that. That might be a little bit dark for there. Maybe we'll go with one of the mangrove woods. Not that it looks a ton different. Yep, it's starting to get there. Sarcasm, no problem. Thanks for the question. What is making up for you messing around with your elytra and water and hopefully collecting all of your items at the end? Yeah. I just can't leave them there. It drives me nuts. Alright, so I think that helped. Yeah, that straight line feels a lot less like a problem. I don't mind a little bit of dirt showing there. I think I might want to remove a little bit more here. Now we could start to put in some flowers along here, or maybe a little bit of, and some seagrass will be okay, but I don't want to overdo it because, I mean, there would still be some stuff growing on the bottom because it would get lots of sunlight, right? This is where we can start to use some of that too tall combination trick, I think. Yeah, that creates a nice little green divide, and then we'd end up with probably another bush over here somewhere. We could almost put a little bridge there if we wanted to. Right, I don't want to mimic the height, so maybe we'll change this and put a moss block here or carpet. They just seemed like very similar bushes. That's better. And this is very straight. Oh, right, this is a big straight line. Let's cut this back. So it goes 1, 2. Right, and then just to add a little bit of thought to the edge of the river here, I feel like it's probably going to curve a little bit straighter, so we'll probably end up bringing this in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something more like that, maybe. I would say even here. Yeah, it's better. Now here I'm going to leave because this could end up being something more like a wharf or something else. I want there to be some sort of reason why people would walk along here, maybe see something and want to go down and check it out, and then that would lead them to walk down this path. So we'll leave that until we do the river. I'll kind of include that in the river. So I'll maybe add that to my to-do list book. Hey, new watercolor notebook. Nice. Those are always fun. Do you do much painting, Binky? I think we can safely put away the deep slate. And the book. The book. So... Rivergate. East Bridge Road, East Farm Road, East Graveyard, East River Bridge. Yeah, so we'll add river. And Brook Wharf. No. Try to do at least one every day. That's awesome. Good way to get better, that's for sure. So I don't know about this. It feels very strange. This just feels very flat and empty. Also, this is a strange sort of transition here. Really wish we had grass slabs. I would love for that to be a grass slab. Oh, the list continues. Can't do a thing that wasn't on the list. Yeah, no, that's the thing. And some of this is absolutely not on the list. I am trying to be careful of that and try not to get too into things that are not on the list. I keep on thinking that Deer Mojang would be a fun either segment, you know, on the spawn chunks, or even like, it even sounds like a good name for a podcast, you know. That feels a little bit more official. Maybe we'll even bring this over this way. I feel like this could be a spot where you put like a lamppost. I don't know if that's in the way though. But there definitely feels like there needs to be like at least a little bit of a guardrail here. That, or we change these to the stairs. So it just doesn't feel quite as steep, you know? I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, that might be a good way to go. Again, I'm going to leave this and include that in more of the river, because I think what's happening along here is really going to be influenced more by finishing the road. So I don't want to waste my time landscaping all this only to then change it because of a decision I make later down the road for the east road. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take these stairs and run them along here, because I do like this idea. Trying to think about a good way to do a lamppost that's quick. It's mostly spruce here. Well, you are always potentially looking for another podcast to do. You could have 2 Minecraft podcasts. I don't know. I feel like having a second Minecraft podcast, despite, you know, the temptation of doing something like that, I feel like it would like divide the community, because I'd have to look at it as like a business and do it a very specific way. I need to go take a look and see what I've done for block choices for some of the other street lamps. I think they're chiseled blocks in the bottom. Those are just bricks and walls. But over here, yeah, I like that. It's a little bit big. But oh, it's simple enough. Those are very similar. That's a cool little one. Some of them are barrels. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Because I don't remember, I've not been sleeping at night, but I feel like we definitely need a light out here. Feels like it's a pretty mob heavy area. Lamppost, you have that light the way as you come up from the landing spot in the medieval building area. Nice. The landing spot, the lamppost. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what those are like. Remind me the next time we travel to repair something to take a look at that. Now, do I want to go an additional wall? There's a lot of wood happening here. And I'm wondering if that part might be better as a fence. I'm also wondering if we should put it over the path instead. It feels a little bit low, but at the same time, I like that better than sticking out over the front here. I mean, really, we could create like 2. Wait, let's try that. Let's try another fence gate and a post. The old danger zone. Oh, I forgot about that. I think we can fix that though. I think we can fix that. If I have a mini block somewhere, I can probably fix that. Or I was also thinking that a block like this could help too. It looks a little bit funny. How do you get something to change up there? Or is that always going to override it, having two fence gates? The fence gate's probably overriding it. I wanted something else. String. One lonely piece of string. There we go. So that looks better than the wall. I like that. Lighthouse down by the bridge before the lighthouse. Over there? Yeah, that's nothing fancy. Yeah, that would be cool to do. Like a little dock like that would be exactly what I would want to do down by the river where we just were. I kind of want to walk in from this side now. I've got to fix that too. It's a little distracting. Like you're going to look at that before you look at all this. But it helps at nighttime for sure. Not as much as you'd want to. So I don't know whether the solution is best to have that one light. I'll leave it there for now. Or if the solution is to not have a light here, but then just have another lamppost, like somewhere around here. And I think the lampposts along the left-hand side of the road here would help put a little bit of something just to break up the wall, but also they'd almost act like a fence. You know, like seeing the lampposts kind of keeps you away from the edge a little bit. I need some sort of light for the entryway too. That's in the book. I definitely have, like, you know, light check the east gate. Come up with names for these areas so I can better direct you to them. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Cosmic is letting me know that I do have to take a break though. So folks, if you're new to the channel, I do take a break once an hour. It is that time. I'm going to AFK way over here so that we don't have mobs spawning in the area where we're currently working. I can't believe I got that far on one rocket. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll be right back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else that I need to bring with me from here. I was looking for mini blocks, maybe? We could try... These tend to look the best, but I'm curious if one of those would look good too. Instead of that string on top of it, I wonder if that might help. Glowwatts, we tried the string the other, or the arms the other way, and it blocks too much of the view coming down the road, so kind of the lesser of two evils, I would say. I quite like that, you know? Yeah, let's try the lighter one. Why not? That helps it look less of a weird problem. I wonder if I could change the top wall texture. Probably andesite. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay, Glowwatts. Yeah, no, we tried the arm coming out this way, but it kind of felt like it was right in your face when you should be looking more at the gate. I've got a funny feeling what'll end up happening here is I won't have an arm, like I won't have a double lantern. It'll probably be just this as it is here, indicating to you as you come down this road that, hey, there might be something to look at over here. And then we'll probably just make another one of these and have it be farther down here. And then if the arm comes across the road, it's not going to be like right in this view. It'll be more like here. So that should be fine. So now I want to try to make some progress today. I really want to try and finish up some check marks, and I think the only thing really left to do, like, that feels pretty good to me. Still a lot of dirt over here, but I will go down a rabbit hole of fixing too much stuff if I let myself do that anymore. So I think all that's left is just here. I kind of think we should do... We've got room for a staircase here. We could probably do like a little stair, maybe? It could be kind of fun. I don't know why you'd want to come down there, but we could. Oh, thanks, Kel. Appreciate that. Yeah. It took a while to come up with that. A couple trial and error bits here and there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Aldebar, hello, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So I like this bush. I feel like we might extend it a little bit to there. And then maybe put like a nice little dark spot underneath here. I almost want to add in a little bit of coarse dirt or something down here. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden using mangrove wood as like road dirt texture, but it seems to work so well. Like the trick of using moss to kind of define the edge of a little path. I find that works really well. This is feeling really symmetrical. Not much I can really do though. And then this side is just probably going to be grass. I should go and look and see what I did at the south gate. Something very similar. Yeah, I just covered it in a lot of grass and moss. Okay. Doesn't feel that big when you fly back and forth, but it really is a large space. Oops. I guess we'll just try to go back and forth with the ferns and grass as best we can. I don't want to do flowers and stuff that are too tall or grass that's too tall, because then you won't be able to see the cool brook that we've made. I'm just going to put these somewhere so we can at least see it. Yeah, I feel like that's just enough to kind of indicate the edge of the path. That actually came together a lot quicker than I thought. I like the moss sounds too. I think I'm going to change some of these over here though. I don't know whether to leave all that or to change it. I'm probably going to change it. Really distracting. I should have done that first. Just one more over here. All right, so how does this feel when we're looking at it from the perspective of the river here? Don't think I like those out on the edge. Prefer them tucked in a corner. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks all right. Oh, we forgot to do seagrass on the other side. Sorry, we'll do that. It'll only take a couple seconds. Not going to put in a lot, I don't think. Some places we just can't do it. Huh. There we go. Nice. That took no time at all. Your version of that looks all right is very different than mine. I'm assuming that's a compliment. No, Dan, I didn't try the kelp. I decided not to go down that road because of all the grass. Sorry, all the sand that's down in the river. So I'll deal with that later. So the only thing out here that needs to be done now, before we tackle this area here down by the river, is this road. And I'm going to do the road and the bridge, I think, all at the same time. So I'd like to kind of get out of the landscaping mode and go and start doing some stuff inside. And I think I brought my tables and chairs kit. Sand. Where am I keeping the sand? I guess that's in a shulker box in here, eh? Yeah. All right. Let's take one final look here. It's such a big change from just what we had the other day. I'm quite happy with that. I like how simple that bridge is, and yet it's still enough of a detail that it catches your eye. The stairs was a nice kind of Easter egg at the end. I'm not sure about double texture there, but it's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Did I do anything different over here? Did I change the top of this? Oh, I did. Stair, slab, stair. I don't think I did that over here. No, okay, that's what it is. Two of those, one of those. I thought I could see more inside here, but you absolutely can. Have to do this. Oh, that looks better. I was disappointed with how this looked before, and it's because I screwed up. I did it wrong. It does sort of feel like it wants a railing, but I don't want to block the view. It looks so cool, right? It's beautiful, and you're simply going to have to stop being so good at this before I come hit you with a sunflower. I'm happy to inspire, I guess. I could be poking around here forever, so I need to move on. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. This still feels very green, but we have to wait until we figure out what's going on with this river. This river might change. So I can't really do anything down there until we figure out what's going on. I feel like there should be more down there, but we'll have to see. If I create a little bridge over here, I could maybe create another little wharf or some sort of little fishing thing, and that could be helpful down there. I'll include that with the river. All right, let's take a look at more Eastgate stuff. I want to say Eastgate Lake Chuck, Eastgate Road Chasing. Did I not have landscaping? Oh yeah, landscape Eastgate. So I had it checked off already, but I wasn't done. Detail Eastgate towers and ramparts. Missing tables and chairs. Flying sheep? No, I don't think wheat would make any sense down there. Yeah, so I want to add some details in here. I think we're going to take out this wall and put it in an arch. Need to put some stuff there. This is already kind of like stuck the way that it is. We're not going to be able to do much in here. But then I need to double check the stairs. And we don't really have too much room up here, but I'd like to put something up here if possible. It would be cool if I could do like a... You can't do a bundle of arrows. I would love if there was a block. I wish there was a way to do textures like that that were like the size of a wall, but they looked like bundles of items, like swords and arrows and stuff. There really isn't an easy way to do it. It's a cool view from up here. Right. I don't think I brought the tables and chairs. Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to need lots of those, lots of barrels, both kinds of chests, maybe composters. I'm going to need trapdoors because we always need trapdoors. Signs, doors. Stripped lots of spruce things because we always need the spruce things. That, and I'm probably going to have to come back for different things. I don't remember what stones were in there, so we'll have to take a look. Cutely aggressive. Flower violence? Yeah, that's cosmic. Hmm. We're going to want diorite and andesite. So I think the easiest thing here is just to start at the bottom and work our way up. So we have this little kind of like guard gatehouse here, and the first thing in here I want to change is this. That does not look very supported, does it? That's unfortunate. What if it was all on one side? I guess what it should do is the reverse of that, right? Yeah, it doesn't quite Didn't quite do what I wanted to. A little bit better. It feels very pointy. So we could just remove that. I think that might be the easiest way to go. Walls might work. You're right, walls might work. We do have walls in both of those textures. Do you just put these staircases in buildings, then jump off them instead, never use them for fun? I think I just get tired of going up and down and getting dizzy. Is usually why. Oh, there was something else I wanted. Right, bricks. Stone bricks and crack bricks. Inventory full, once again. I don't think removing that inside log affected anything, so we're good there. No space. Walls, you say? That might be a decent way to go. Yeah, I like that. Feels a little bit samey. Cool. Good call. Good call. Yeah, basically what was happening there was, oops, I had a problem with the doorway just was too cramped. It felt like you were on top of the staircase as soon as you walked in the door, because it was just one of these like 2x1 doors. I like that. Now I want something, I don't want to block the corner here because this is kind of like how you start the staircase. So if you put a block here, then it becomes a lot harder to get up the stairs. So I think what we can do here though, and we have to be careful because we don't want anything to connect to that wall. I do that, that looks funny. That does limit what we can do here. I feel like this should be a little bit more sturdy. And maybe that's all we need to do. That does feel a little bit strange, but I don't know what else we would do. I guess we could pile stuff up there, right? Like instead of doing that, we could do that. Maybe have a chest and a barrel. That doesn't impede the movement. Yeah, I like that. That works. Do we want the barrel to be the other way? Yeah. Okay, so then in here, I mean, really, this is almost like just a big wide hallway. Unfortunately, we can't put anything in these spaces because, again, it'll connect to the wall and look a little bit funny. And you don't want anything here. So really, it's just this corner for stuff. And I feel like, again, close to the front, we'll want, you know, just what looks like supplies that guards might need for the gate, I guess. And this is where some mini blocks are going to come in handy. I should go get a shulker box and fill it with some mini blocks. A little bit bright. I really wish we had spruce chests in vanilla. I feel like they work so well. Hunter555, hello, hello. Speaking of mini blocks. Oh, sure. Go where I'm going to break a bunch of stuff. Doesn't look like much this time around. I certainly don't have any netherite. Gray concrete. Polished deep slate. Warped warp block. And maybe bubble coral. Well, now that I look at it, there might be a few things here. Let's go with... I'm trying to remember what we have. Let's go with honeycomb, endstone, bubble coral, warped nylium, and warped wart, and gray concrete, and polished deep slate. I need to expand some inventory stuff here. There's the gray concrete. Warped wart. What did I say? Gray concrete, polished deep slate. We have that over here. Some of these I already have. But we'll see how far we can get. Warped wart block. That is in a different... oh no, it's here. And some of that stuff we're going to have to put away. honeycomb. Oh, there's the coral. Bubble coral? Yeah, I know I don't have any of the bubble coral blocks in mini form. Bubble coral. Honeycomb. I'm going after these bright ones because of how they might look as like alien flowers. I'm thinking about a sci-fi project. I feel like these would make really good stuff. Endstone. Don't think my endstone is in here. I think it's in the keep. Warped nylium. So I got the warped nylium. Yeah, so it's just the endstone. There we go. And I also need like a little empty shulker box or some mini blocks. I'll probably have to come back. Oh, I guess if I put it on the ground first. Not much for just like stuff lying around. Thought I had more barrels, but maybe I don't. Yeah, we're woefully low on barrels. Wish they had chest variants for all the wood types. You can make boasts and colored differently depending on the wood used. Why not chests? Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's one of those situations. I think I mentioned this on the Spun Chunks on Monday. I do find that a lot of the times lately, Mojang has been adding new texture, new block type, things like adding mud brick and packed mud, but then packed mud doesn't have stairs and slabs and walls, but mud brick does. And it just like, if you look at cobblestone and stone brick, you've got all the different kinds of cobblestone that you need in terms of walls and stairs and slabs. So like, I feel like there's some inconsistencies, and they take something new about 80% of the way there, and you're like, man, why didn't you go all the way? That would have been really helpful, you know? And that's it. Did I buy a hand halo head by accident? Or did I bring that from before? Okay. There we go. And then this can sit here. And I'll grab that, 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 that. Sometimes you just want a little something, you know? I know I want to put like a rail next to it. I always seem to put stuff away and then need it like immediately thereafter. I forgot about sending the watering trader for a swim. I just didn't want to bother. Yeah. That works. I feel like I want something there, but I'm not sure what that would be. I don't know whether this... There's no point in having a window there. A table here would not connect to that, but I feel like it would probably be in the way. All right, so we'll continue. Anything missing here? Maybe the other way. There we go. Just to make it feel a little bit sturdier. How's our light level? Light level's good. So here's another spot where I wanted to have just like stuff piled up. And at the risk of just doing the exact same thing we did down below, I feel like I can maybe tuck a composter in here. And maybe I could do another one of those railing things. That or I could just fill it in. Like if this was all... You know what? I think I like that better. So we'll just go get some diorite and fill that in. Tired of listening to you. The mighty Elkhorn is here. How's it going, Elkhorn? Hope you're having a good day. I've got more leads than I know what to do with. Just silly. Diorite. That's what I wanted. Yeah, the mini blocks, barrels, and chests, they always do a nice job. I need to figure out how to change the texture of the mini block chests, though, because it looks like the default chests. I think that's a pretty easy way to solve that. Then we need a door here. It'll probably end up staying open. Oh, I should have brought a set of stairs. Now here the connection feels really funky, and I don't know if I want to go and put trapdoor there because it feels really low. Can we do that? Although, I wonder if I did this. Yeah, you don't quite hit your head. I think maybe a slab would be better. Yeah. The Little Woodland Witch, thanks very much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I think that looks good. Very steep staircase. I've got everything else connected up through here. That's all good. I think that looks good. So we need another door on this side. Nice and cozy. I'm gonna go get some stairs. I need a polished stair and a regular stair. McMosel, no worries. Thanks very much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate it. Oh, I had torch on that. That's why the light was good. Cool. That's all finished. That's why the light was good. Well, I mean, I could hang a light from this. That would probably solve all the problems. Since it is getting dark, might as well do that now. Chains. I think if I hang it as high as I can, it'll probably light the tower better too. And you can't hang lanterns under stairs. Can you hang chains under stairs? See, that's annoying. I feel like you should probably be able to hang that wherever you want. And a little bit of light coming up there, maybe. That's certainly lit up. Yeah, that feels, I guess that feels right. We can't really do it any other way. I don't think I want a full block there, so we're just going to be stuck with the lesser of evils and leave that as it is. Well, we'll have to figure out how to do more lights out here. Although it's not terrible. It could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. This is coming from this lamp, surprisingly. So that really helps up here. So I like that I don't have to worry about that. Obviously, some of that's coming from these torches, but we can make sure whatever light source we put in here kind of squeaks out onto this. Now this, I'd want this to feel kind of functional, so I kind of want to have things like, you know, like a barrel here. Probably a good spot for a chest. I don't want it to interfere with running back and forth, though. And I think if we do that, it has to not like be in front of one of the places where you'd stand. That makes more sense there. Right. Well, seeing as there's a zombie and it's nighttime, I need to take a break anyway. So I'm going to scoot off and AFK for a short break. I do this once an hour for people that are new. And you can go grab a friend, grab a snack, whatever it is that you need. I'm going to avoid that skeleton, and we will catch y'all in about 5 or 6 minutes. Rain again. Can we sleep? Yes. All right, I think that's pretty good. Now here, I want to see if we can get a little bit of texture going on. Don't remember how thick this is. It looks like it's at least a full block, so I'm probably good to put whatever textures I want on that top section. I just have to be maybe careful of those. So we'll see what that looks like. Nothing too crazy. I'm just going to grab some andesite, some cracked stone bricks. I'll put some of these away for now. Might as well keep those. And diorite. So just normal stuff like some cracked in front of the door. Trying to show a little bit of a footpath maybe. All right, so that is visible from the outside. So we'll just try to put them maybe strategic places. And that's really all there is to it. Pretty straightforward. So some of these tasks are going to be really easy to check off. Do feel like it needs something along here. I wonder if we should do some trapdoors here and there. That might look cool. Wonder what that looks like with a sign there. Nope. Could certainly put them along here though. Oh, that doesn't look the best there. Maybe we just do the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, there's an even number. Well, we can keep it asymmetrical. Or I could just do it on the one side. I think that works. I could try just here. Nope. Maybe we'll throw a barrel over here. Right, now, does the top here need anything? I would say it needs a little bit of a fence, like a guardrail. I feel like I've done that over here. Yeah, just little bits. Stuff like this makes sense. Did I do any over this way? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. So what would look good if we were down here? I guess you really can't see much. I mean, I think just a standard railing would be good. I don't know. Maybe we can get away with full block here. Maybe. I think that works. Yeah, there's wide enough here, I think, that it doesn't get in your way. We'll just use a different kind. Oh, I already had some. Whoops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say that, and then... No, wait. Is that what I want to do? Maybe. Maybe the reverse of that. Grab my signs. And then on this side, I'll do the opposite. Yeah, that works. I might actually put a couple of signs on the end here. Go get those. Nicodactyl, hello, welcome in. Love these texture pack changes. Are they server wide or just client? It's just a client side. But we share the same texture pack, and everybody's got like little tweaks, I think. Cosmic, do you have custom textures on top of mine? I know Alistair does. Alistair's got some custom textures on top of mine. Things like elytra wings and nothing too crazy, just normal things that don't affect gameplay. I think all of our building blocks are the same. I don't think anybody's got any special building blocks. The double-wired staircase doesn't feel like it needs too much, which is nice. Yeah, it looks good. I kind of want to add more of a stair here. Oh, the back and forth to the inventory begins. Yeah, I like the approach of making minor changes as well, especially when there are things that don't really affect too much, you know. I think the biggest changes that I've made, I mean, tools don't affect the game. They just affect how it looks to you, the player. They just affect your mood. I'd say probably hay bales are the biggest thing. Have any? Yeah, I think changing these from like the snot green to something that actually looks good is probably the biggest change that we've made. Well, that and dirt slabs. I think dirt slabs probably go a long way as well. Having dirt slabs certainly helps. Cosmic says I do my armor is all flower armor and my electric texture is pink butterfly wings. Right. So again, not much for blocks. Amethyst that cycles through rainbow colors, and I have lily pads that look like lotus flowers. Right. Custom textures. Right. Again, so like decorative plant stuff, not building blocks though, right? I think for the building block stuff, I think we mostly have the same stuff, because people want to walk around the server and not be like, oh, why does that look weird, you know? I think I just might change the direction of the stair altogether. Oops. Right, so we don't want to have any bricks across the top. We kind of want that to feel smooth. So any brick textures I'll just toss in here. We don't have a lot of options, unfortunately. I don't think I want to go with cobble. I think cobble might look too worn down. Yeah. It does, Casa 4. It does rain a lot. It is a pain in the butt. And it's not always a thunderstorm, which is really frustrating. Oh, that was my face. Yeah, I don't think I want to put like walls all the way along here, like little fences like this. I think that's going to be a little bit too much. Some of this feels a little bit sketchy. Maybe we can just do like 1 or 2 here and there. So if this was like there. And then maybe we can just put it over here. Yeah, that feels okay, but then this feels strange. Unless we added 1 more. The flower armor absolutely ruins my armor standards people have set up, where they have added armor in players' heads using armor and stand-up backs. It's horrifying, but also quite funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll change with the new armor. That'll change with the new armor trim. Because custom armors can be very different now. I have no idea if this is going to look good. I'm just kind of spitballing while I'm waiting for the rain to stop. I think that's okay. I like the idea of like little guardrails to kind of nudge the player. Like, you know, keep left. And then once you're left, you're fine. Right? Because, like, that's not a long drop. And we can't do anything else on this side. Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm actually tempted to double up, but I don't think we can. Nope. Actually really excited for that. Started slowly replacing my beacon with diamonds because I had no other use for them. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think that, I mean, I need to go and get all of my netherite gear before 120 comes out now. That's going to be on our to-do list. The way that they do the new armor trim, there's going to be some customization available to data packs, which I think is going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. So while it's nighttime here, we do have a lighting issue here at the start. And these are all slabs. So I can't hang a light from those. So we have to figure out another way to slip a lantern in here. There's a light in here somewhere. That's that. This is just temporarily lit up. But we need something out here. What I've been doing is putting like little sconces on the doors, but unfortunately a wall is going to connect there, and I don't like that. I could hang a lantern from that block. Would changes to armor trim in a data pack be something you would look at? Yeah, no, I'd look at the custom. I think I'm more interested in people that are able to use armor trim with a data pack to create something entirely new. Like not just trim, but like if you wanted to change, like say you have the really ugly armor trim, like diamond and redstone. It looks really loud. It's like diamond, default diamond with bright red redstone doesn't make any sense. It looks pretty garish. Same with diamond and emerald. But if you change that, say, if you have diamond armor, you look like you have diamond armor. But if you have diamond armor with redstone trim, maybe you're wearing a tuxedo. You know, like you could change it to be thematic. You can change it to be whatever you want. And I think that's really cool. Just realized this building does not have much for texture. Seriously? Silly block. Nope, that doesn't work either. I do remember how challenging these arches are because not a lot of textures and stairs and slabs. That's pretty good. We could do a little bit of like relief work on some of the edges maybe. Yeah. Am I missing a piece there? I think I am. Oh no, it's probably intentional because of the door. That's fine. I think I'd be okay with putting a cracked one there. Don't want to copy it, so we'll try maybe that one. was like, that's not all the cracked stone that I had, I don't think. I think I'll probably use trim to indicate enchantments, like maybe redstone for fire resist, diamond for frostwalker. Yeah, Mythical Sausage was talking about that on the Spawn Chunks with me on Monday. I think that's an excellent use of it. Also, Il Mango suggested in one of their videos that it would be great if trim was also available on your tools, because you could do that for like a silk touch pick or, you know, infinity bow or mending bow, like all that kind of stuff. I think that's pretty cool. That feels kind of repetitive, so I'm going to move this. And I guess we'll remove this too. Yeah, it's tricky when you can't, you know, I don't want to create stone there because it's going to create like a weird tangent. Try not to do that. Maybe a cobblestone slab? Or andesite? Trying to get like a little bit of this to look like it might be falling apart. No, I don't like the cobblestone. All right, I think we're good. Listened to half of the podcast and saw you were online and swapped over. Oh, thanks. That's cool. I'm glad you're listening, but also I'm glad that you decided to listen later and came over here. Yeah, Mythical was great. Having Mythical was on the show was fantastic. He's a good guy. We joked about it in the extended cut, the render distance. He's just a really positive person, and he couldn't hide it if he tried. I was teasing him in the render distance, saying like, I can't even imagine you mad. Like I don't even know what that would look like. Like, what does it even sound like? Mad sausage. No idea. No idea. So we didn't have tough when we first built this. That's why I'm going around and making a few adjustments here. All right, so I think we've got that texture down. I don't have any real changes to the outside of this. Maybe want to put some stuff on the wall over there. I think that was on my list. Yeah, Mythical's jokes are great. What's really funny is that I found when I was editing the show, I noticed that, like, and not in a bad way, but he laughs at his own jokes, which is great. I feel like we could probably put something here. Maybe there. Oh, yeah, that gets in the way. Hold on. Sure. Makes sense. And don't think... Really not a lot of room for anything along here, so I'm not sure where we would put stuff. You know, like I don't... Because it feels like it makes it so narrow. How does this look if we decided to put, like, stairs here? You know, that looks a little bit less, like, jagged and scary. Like, maybe if we do that. You know, I think I like that. I'll leave it for now. Cal Birdie, thanks so much for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Or sleep, I guess, as it is getting late on that side of the world. Appreciate you being here as always. Cosmic, if I was funny, I would laugh at my own jokes too. Yeah. I don't know if I laugh at my own jokes. I feel like I laugh if I find something funny, but not if I'm, like, telling a joke, maybe. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I think we might be able to check something off in this book. Detail East Gatehouse towers and ramparts. I feel like I have to do that one yet before I can check that off. I feel like I need to put a staircase in there. And there's no stair here, but the staircase is actually inside this place. And it goes up here. And then up here, and you're on the wall again. So here would be like more rampart stuff. Like this needs to have doors and stuff here. So I feel like we could probably do more of this like simple decoration. I'm thinking, I'm kind of using my imagination for these barrels, thinking like maybe the barrels have arrows in them. I really wish we could put something in a barrel. Like if there was a special spot in the barrel that would change the top of the texture to be like open and have it look like there was something in it, that would be cool. Maybe for this one we just make it look like there's a lid. Yeah. Sure. Now here's definitely a spot where I want to have some sort of railing. Sort of on the outside there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like I could do something here. And maybe connect it somehow. takes it down to 10, which is maybe not the best idea. That looks good though. So what if we just did sections of 2? Oh, that doesn't work either. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's really long. I mean, it looks kind of cool. My idea is to have more of these boards here. For what it's worth, I don't think you laugh at your own jokes. Well, that's good to know. I definitely don't if it's a dry joke. If it's a dry joke, I kind of want to let the punchline speak for itself. I know that much. So I wonder if I kind of shot myself in the foot here. Oh, maybe that looks okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Just dawned on me. For whatever reason, when you get 4 blocks in a row in Minecraft that are the exact same, it starts to really feel like a pattern. But if you can break it up every 2 or 3 blocks, then it seems to work a lot better. Oh, now I need signs on this side. Didn't bring any scaffolding. So it's stuff like this that I think we'll be checking off a lot faster as we go through the list and work through things. I want to try and figure out how to put some sort of support there, but I don't know. There's nothing really you could do. I could try a fence post, but I don't think it would look like it would connect enough, and I don't think I want to double up on this. Like, actually, you know, that doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. Just to try and make it look like it's more attached to the wall, you know? I wish we had more textures like the spruce trapdoor. They're so useful, but so much of it is just so just limited to one palette. I feel like I maybe want to change that to something else. I don't want to do a barrel. Maybe it just needs a plate. Not my favorite. And I don't want to wrap the signs around either. Lord DHW, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. And TDF, yeah, thank you very much as well. What do I not need? Probably the cobble. So I guess the next step would be going inside here and detailing that. And I feel like that's not a tower. I feel like that's just part of the east gate. So I feel like what would be best would be a staircase. I'm guessing probably here so that you go underneath the door. Wrong spot. Right. But unfortunately, it messes with the way that I have the supports downstairs, and I like the supports. So we'll have to figure out a different way to do that, I guess. Or reduce the number. If we reduce the number, then we could squeeze a little staircase in through here. Maybe. We'll have to see. No worries, Nicodactyl. Great username, by the way. And thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to the Spun Chunks. You're not missing anything because we're going to wrap up here. I'm going to pass y'all on to somebody else playing Minecraft, I think. A good time for me to finish up because anything else that I have to start is going to take longer than the time that I have left. But pretty good. You know, we started with the first place here. We got a little hallway. We added railings and some decoration and set dressing, I guess, to the ramparts across here. And we just did a little bit over here as well. Still some stuff in progress here, but I think I need to finish inside here before I start messing too much with that. And then, of course, we also added some stuff down here at the bottom, changing the arch. And the bulk of the stream was actually spent finishing up this little brook that runs from the pond, goes underneath the road. And then we did all the landscaping and decorations and plants for this little brook that runs down through here. And it cuts the front of the east gate nicely, creates a little bit of more visual interest. I feel like we might want to keep this road higher longer. I don't know if this dip in the road is going to stay. I think I might raise it up higher so that the higher you are, the more of that brook you're going to see. As you dip down low, you start to not see it anymore. So I think I might try to keep the player higher as they come along here. And but it does create a little bit of a visual interest. You see the path from here more than the river, but then as you get a little bit closer, you do start to see the brook. And hopefully the light will indicate to players to like take a peek over here and look to see what's going on. That was really fun. I really like that that plan that kind of kicked off after some conversations on the Spawn Chunks. Speaking of, you should go listen to the Spawn Chunks. That is the podcast I do normally with Pixel Riffs, but he's on vacation. So myself and Mythical Sausage hung out, and we talked about the new armor trim. That's available on the spawnchunks.com and wherever you listen to podcasts. The Citadel Cafe is recording next week. We're going to be talking about Wakanda Forever, which just released on Disney Plus today. So that is out. And you can, of course, check out Joel Duggan on Instagram and Twitter. That's the easiest place to find me and know when I go live. That's usually put up on Twitter. And you can check out Patreon. That's where folks just like yourself can support the stream, as well as here on Twitch. But Patreon is another option. It leads to the Discord. You can also use the Tier 1 or Prime Gaming subs here on Twitch to go to the Discord. Thanks so much for the gift subs today, for the subs and the support. Cosmic Dancer, again, thank you for the lovely donation. And today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't see any reason why I won't be streaming. It's supposed to be like -20 tomorrow here in Canada, so I am definitely going to be inside. So hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow around the same time, around mid-afternoon, like 1 or 2 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -4. We are going to pass you along. I want to say probably, I know Skull does modded stuff, but I want to try and keep with like a Minecraft vanilla player. I'll surprise you. I feel like well, you know what? JWisp is live. Let's raid JWisp doing some hardcore Minecraft. They're on day 128. Seems like a chill channel. We've rated them before, so I think you'll enjoy it. I will see you all next time. Thanks very much. Bye for now.